Hello, guys. Welcome back to this week's The Lovin Show. I'm back with my co-host Casey.
Hello.
And for today's episode, we've got a very, very inspiring guest. One of Dubai's most famous shoppers, Dubai's most famous shopper and stylist, Nicole on Trend.
Hello. Thank you for
Welcome,
having
welcome.
me.
Thank you.
So
Welcome to the
excited.
show.
Thank you.
So your Insta feed. Let's just talk about your Insta feed. It's so mind-boggling. You've got about 435,000 followers. How did you build it? And can you tell us what you do exactly for those of them who aren't as familiar with, shoppers
With
and
what I do,
stylists?
okay, so I'm a personal shopper and stylist, so I hunt down special pieces for clients, and I also clear out their cupboards, their wardrobes. So every season I'll go in and if they've had a baby or something and the clothes don't fit, I throw out or whatever what they don't need, and then we reshuffle and then make a list of what we want. And on the personal shopping front, most of my clients are regular. My client list is closed at the moment; it's full, so I don't really take on any new clients. But I do have occasional celebrities flying in that they book me for, and then I will do a bit of shopping whilst they're in Dubai.
Wow.
It isn't actually that
Sounds so
glamorous.
exclusive,
It
though.
isn't. I've often got my head in a wardrobe, and someone's covered in their smelly shoes and just clearing out belts
No,
or
we've
something.
The
seen-
fairy fashion, you
Yeah,
know?
we've
That
seen your
sounds glam
Instagram.
still.
So my Instagram is a really fun take on what I do, and it's supposed to be very much in a humorous way of the format. So I started doing Instagram originally to generate new business. It's like a marketing tool. It's a great free marketing tool, Instagram.
Sure.
And then it just sort of had a life of its own, and then I started to have really good fun with it. And I was saying, okay, well, let's I could gauge what people liked, and then kind of went down the lines that I could see that was generating the most volume of followers and people. So
Cool. Well, we'll talk about those kind of
Okay.
viral videos in a little bit, but you mentioned regular clients. I'm just so interested in like the personal shopping side of it. If you have a regular client, do they come to you with specific requests? We're talking about like, do they shop by brands? Do they shop by season? Do they shop by it's Sunday, so I want a whole new wardrobe? How does it work?
it really varies. So some will shop depending if they're going on holiday and they need a wardrobe or extras for that particular trip they're going on. Some will be sourcing the it bag or the it shoes for that season,
Sure.
which are very hard to get. So that's where I come in and get hold of all my contacts and try to hunt down these pieces for clients. So that's another side. And then sometimes I'll see them regularly, but most of these ladies and men are traveling or busy, so I very rarely get to take them to a store. I think I did a bit in the beginning, but then after that I know them very well, so I shop for them, and then I know what they like, but they don't really have time to do it, which is why I'm doing it for them.
Okay, well, judging from your feed, it looks like budget is not an issue at all. Have you ever had to source maybe something totally unique, like a specific item?
To be honest, most of my clients are into very high-end luxury, and some there's the common high street as well.
Right.
It's good to mix
That's true.
luxury with high street. Particularly if it's a trend, then I think high street's better rather than spending a fortune on luxury. But have I ever sourced things? I mean, yeah, sometimes one brand will only make 5 of something. Like, I don't know if you saw recently the egg bag.
I saw
Or was
on
that the
your feed,
avocado? Yeah,
absolutely, Louis
that's
Vuitton.
super limited and very rare. And that happens a lot with the different brands. So it would be my job to hunt one down, assuming they've given me notice as well, because sometimes they'll see something and want it and be like, well, why didn't you tell me that, before? So it's, I do get special requests.
It's amazing.
And is there like a personal shopping rush? Like, are there other shoppers that you'd be battling with to get those key pieces?
No. No, but, well, there will be a rush, but I have my contacts, and I assume they do too.
Okay.
And sometimes, if you, on the odd occasion, if you can't get something, well, maybe they didn't give me notice or something, but usually I can get hold of it.
Amazing.
But I think as well, because I'm here, and then you've got worldwide international shoppers as well.
That's
so
true.
I guess I just have my own market that I manage here.
So we touched base on this earlier, but has there ever been an extravagant request that completely shocked you from any of your clients? Or in all your career, really?
Not really.
No.
It's
It's the
sorry.
standard.
It's quite generic. Yeah, there isn't. I mean, there's some unique household things that people want, but they're not. They're not that unusual.
It's intriguing to us, though. I think
Well, there was the LV lamp. I don't know if you saw that. Someone had an interior piece that was. It's in Louis Vuitton. It's a beautiful lamp that, you know, I wasn't sure if it was a flashlight that you put in a tent. It's like you know, in the tent you put the oil lamp. It looks like an oil lamp. But I didn't know what that was when they sent it to me.
I didn't even know Louis Vuitton made lamps. There you go.
Well, there you go.
Exactly. So
it's pretty extravagant.
So that one, and that was extravagant because it wasn't your normal lamp. So when I saw a picture of it, I was like, why do they want an oil lamp? But anyway, so that was original. But generally, the ladies are after what they see perhaps at award ceremonies or in your magazines. So
the ones that don't come in a lot of quantity, basically. Also, as well.
I mean, also
limited exclusivity.
And also jewelry. Although I usually advise more on the jewelry, but you know, husbands tend to want to take wives in. That's quite a big personal gift, and it's a personal moment when you want to go in. But I can help source it, but usually jewelry is something that hubbies do with their wives.
It's nice. Take notes, guys.
Yes.
I mean,
before the interview, you mentioned that you've been doing this for like 15 years in Dubai, which I think is really interesting because it's kind of before luxury fashion was a thing here. Even.
Yeah.
How does one get started in a career in personal shopping? Was it a straight, easy path? Or?
It was complete accident. It was nothing I had planned. I had the children at home and we just moved here. And I was going back to London quite a bit and sourcing items for friends because we didn't have what we have now so much. So I'd pick up this and I'd get a long list. I was thinking, maybe we can do something here then. And then I started I think I got a friend of mine recommended somebody who wanted something and I started